So 4 Frontline documentaries have picked up 4 Cronkite Awards. Either there's something in the water in Boston, or there's something about Frontline itself. Judges concluded that it's the latter. They said that Frontline's consistent commitment to trustworthy journalism sets the standard we wish all news organizations would follow. So a 5th Cronkite Award goes to Frontline itself, the whole enterprise, its newsroom, its staff, its leadership, its journalism. No other program or network has won as many Cronkites at one time as Frontline has today. Accepting is Frontline's editor-in-chief and executive producer, Kainahara Raney Aronson-Rath. This one's yours.
Well, all of you who aren't Frontline, thank you for bearing with us. We are long form, after all, long form documentary. And I love all of your work. It was deeply inspiring seeing the clips again and being reminded of our collective effort. So congratulations to everyone. So it was wonderful, I will be honest, to get that call from Marty because he really surprised me. He kept saying this film and that film and another film, and I was like, actually, are you kidding? I thought at a certain point he was joking, but he kept telling me, nope, this is a moment for you at Frontline, and we needed it. It's been a lot of work. I know you all feel it too. This is a really, really important time for us all to be doing the work that we are doing, but that doesn't make it easy. I can see you all smiling because you know it's true, and moments like this, collective moments like this are important, and I just want to thank everybody in the room. As Marty shared the news, I thought of the brave work that you've just heard about. Ramona Diaz, her work in the Philippines, Maria Reza, who has always been my North Star, and her challenges. I thought of A.C. Thompson, who you just heard Steve talk so eloquently about. What an amazing reporter, and what has he gone through to do the work that he has done for ProPublica and Frontline and for the health of our democracy. I thought about Steve Engelberg. He gave you our biography. It's been amazing. He always comes in early and late, I will tell you, with the biggest notes of all time. Last week's note actually had a mathematical equation in it. Thank you very much, Steve. And we had to get that on the air. It's airing next week, frankly. Not yet. It's a very difficult mathematical equation. There's also Michael Kirk. You heard from Jelani Cobb and Vanessa Fica. Jelani Cobb is one of our most stalwart partners and now leads the journalism school at Columbia. I'm so proud of the work you're doing. I just want to say the collaboration with Michael Kirk and his team goes back to year 1 at Frontline, which is 40 years, and he has an amazing body of work. I want to also talk about Gesh. You heard from her, Gesh Mohammed. The work that they did to collect the stories out of Russia are nothing short of amazing. I hope you'll take the time. It is long form, so it's like hours, okay? But take a look at some of this work because it's incredible what journalists are doing all around the world. They can be a source of inspiration for all of us. It's also given me a moment, I think it's important, to reflect on Frontline in our editorial standards and on the people who work with me. The editors and senior producers who uphold our standards day in and day out. Steve mentioned collaborative journalism, right? And we all know, those of us who work in television, what a collaboration it is. Many of Frontline's senior team are with me today. They're over there. I will not make you stand, but you know how much I appreciate you. Starting with Andrew Metz, our managing editor. Years ago, we made a pact and a promise to each other as we were taking over Frontline, not to just uphold our tried and true editorial standards, but to lean into them and actually strengthen them, along with Lauren Ezell, Erin Texera, and Nina Chowdhury. Thank you all for your important and essential editorial collaboration and also contributions. And I have special gratitude to Susan Goldberg, our CEO and president of GBH, who is here today, for supporting these values as a journalist and editor herself. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, we can clap. And I have to thank Sylvia Bugg from PBS and Kathy Merritt from CPB, who are here today as well. A series like Frontline, this is really important, we all know this too, is not possible without the support from PBS, CPB, and GBH. These are our public media supporters. This is essential for the health of our investigative journalism, but they've supported us since day one. At Frontline, we're in constant conversation about our journalistic values, how we gather our scenes, our interviews, to what our editorial and narrative line is in our documentaries. Our conversations are robust, sometimes with math, they're vigorous, and of course, as with all good journalism, it's not easy, right? We have arguments, we get new facts, we think hard, and most of all, and I really take this literally to the moment of publishing, we report against our assumptions and conclusions right up until the moment we publish. We all do this, and this is really the beacon of journalism. And I do believe that this helps our work become more nuanced and, very importantly, right now, fair to all that we report on. This is increasingly important, and I think you made the right choice on the topic this year, as we all work to combat disinformation, to get it right, and to challenge ourselves to also and always try harder. It's a real honor for me to accept this award, and now the long-form part of this celebration, I think, might be over. Thank you very much.